Tommy 5 under, bogey free today. How would you sum up that round?
Yeah, couldn't ask for much more really. I did a lot of things well. Actually, just saying there, when I felt like when I came out after the break, I actually drove it quite poor. Didn't hit a lot of fairways on 16 and 18. I went down to my mini driver. I was just a bit more comfortable with that. Couldn't reach 16, the par 5 anyway, so that was a good club for me to hit and not force it. And then I felt like 18 was a bonus. I feel like that's such a tough finishing hole. But yeah, overall, just to have a day where I felt like I got almost as much as I could out of it, I was really happy to start the week with that.
Just coming off of the disappointment of last week, how were you able to kind of just try to put it behind you in new tournament and everything?
Well, you just keep going, don't you? I say at the time, there's so many I guess layers to it when you are disappointed, and I'm, recently, especially getting myself into contention and into position and not being able to finish it off. I think the easiest thing to do is let that get to you or be down about it. What a huge week this is. What about next week? Just massive opportunities ahead of you. So, there's really no point in, it takes effort to see the positives and, make sure you prepare properly for this week and you go into this with a great mindset. But like I said at the time, I said it at Travellers, said it last week, best possible scenario for me is that I get myself back into contention and I give myself a chance again. I'll keep learning, I'll keep trying to put myself up there, and that's all I want to do really. Today was a great start to that, but it's only one round, a lot more golf to play around a tough golf course, but I just want to keep trying my hardest and playing good golf. I've been a pro for I don't know how long. I'm not going to do the maths, but I've had my fair share of playing rubbish. I've spent weeks playing terrible. So playing well and being in contention is a privilege. You've got to enjoy those times. So while I'm playing well, kind of enjoy it as well.
Tommy, what are you doing well that you weren't last year? Why are you playing this well?
Thought I played okay last year, Doug.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not. You're now the second player I've disparaged. But.
Well, that's fair. That's very harsh. What did I do wrong in 24? No,
you're at that level of of putting yourself there, which is what everyone wants to be.
Exactly, and it's where everybody wants to be. And sometimes the game is just going for you. Like I am playing well, putting well. And yeah, sometimes the game just flows and you really want to make the most of those times, really. Sometimes you feel like you're doing everything right and you just look at the scores and there's guys that are shooting great scores and you don't understand how they're doing it because it's not happening for you. And yeah, at the moment I feel like I'm playing some really good golf and I'm shooting some good scores. So to put your finger on it, I think I've had a really, good solid season. And the one thing that it has lacked probably is a win so far. But there's been amazing consistency, and I feel like I'm doing great work with great people around me, and I just want to continue to do that and enjoy it while it's going well.
You talk about you're playing well and then someone shooting a great score. It was around 3, it was around 4, we had the rain break. You're playing a lovely round of golf and you look up. Did you see the man from Oban at like 8 under and wonder what was going on there?
I don't know. I would love to see the highlights of his round, really, because for sure when we came back out, course was a lot softer, so we did have a chance of shooting a score, but what did he finish with? Quite a few birdies, maybe
6 in a row.
29.
That helps.
60-footer.
He was only 2 under before that. I mean, he wasn't doing that great. That's an amazing round of golf, and I think sometimes there's just how tough this course is, I don't care, when we came out, whether it's soft, whether the conditions have eased up or whatever. I think sometimes you see rounds where it really just show how good, PGA Tour players are sometimes. And that, for me, if you'd have, played the course or walked the course this morning and then said somebody's going to shoot 62, ridiculous, really. So just shows how good, so many of these players are, and great start from Bob.
Are you surprised at all that you're just one of 2 bogey-free rounds today?
I'm surprised there was any bogey-free rounds, including myself. I'm surprised in myself. Again, to go bogey-free run there's really, really good. I couldn't ask for much more in terms of that. I think I made like 2 or 3 really good par saves, but apart from that, I did a lot of things well. I got away with it off the tee as well a lot. Like coming out, the rain had made the bunkers like so smooth, and I was driving it not great. Kept hitting it in the bunker, but bunker was arguably better than the fairways at times. There was no mud on my ball; it was sat perfect. So I did get a bit lucky at times with that, but you make the most of that, And so yeah, I'm very surprised at that. Who was the other bogey-free? Bob.
Hideki.
Bob wasn't even bogey-free. Pathetic.
Thanks, Tommy.
All right, I'm going to go check out your 24 record now. Excuse me.
Yeah, I thought 24 was a pretty good year, but see you later.